Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica. If you're new here, welcome. I am so happy to have you. So today's video is all about a drugstore foundation. I saw it on Allie Gaines' channel. It is a more pricey foundation for a drugstore, but when I saw what it's made with and just the consistency of it, I figured it would be something that I would love, so I wanted to try it. It is by Covergirl. It actually keeps going in and out of stock because it's gone viral, I guess, on TikTok, but it says Simply Ageless Skin Perfector Essence, and I got it in the shade Fair. So before I start with that, I also picked up this Cetaphil Healthy Renewal Purified Peptides Face Serum, which I really like. It has like those little bubbles in here, just like the foundation does. So I'm gonna go ahead and pump that out. It does come out looking a little orangish. It breaks those orange bubbles as it pumps out. And one of the things that I love that Cetaphil came out with this is that I know Cetaphil is always a dermatologist recommended brand. So that makes me feel pretty good about trying something from their line as well. Okay, and then I'm gonna use a little bit more hydration by putting in my CeraVe PM lotion. This is also another highly recommended product by dermatologists. I'm just gonna rub that around everywhere. Now, what actually made me interested in trying this is I have been trying to find a sunscreen that I will wear daily. I am not very good about wearing sunscreen daily on my face, and I know it's a must for just keeping your skin youthful, and especially living in Florida. So what made me buy that is because I also picked up the Cetaphil Healthy Renewal Purified Peptides SPF of 30 sunscreen. I have been using this now for a month, and it has a little pump, and I really like it. It doesn't really have a smell at all. It's very, very faint. It does not smell like some sunscreens can be very, very, like have that really high sunscreen smell. This does not have that. So I really like it. It also blends in really well. And so far, all the foundations I've mixed it with, it has been great. So if you're looking to try one, I highly recommend that you pick this up and try it, especially if you're at all sensitive to scents or anything like that. Okay, so let's go ahead with the foundation. So like I said, I got it in the shade Fair. It is a pump bottle. When you pump it out onto your skin, unlike the Cetaphil where it breaks the capsules, this one, the capsules are still kind of, you can see them in there, it's very liquidy. So what I'm gonna do is I just pump it onto the back of my hand. I use my IT Cosmetics brush. I kind of rub it around and break those up. And see, now you can see the foundation color coming through. And then I go ahead and rub it on my face. Now I will tell you, I've already tried this because I like to try products so I can tell you how they wear, what I think about them throughout the day. I really, really like this foundation. Do I think it's worth the price point? Not really. I think that the price point could be a little bit cheaper since it's a drugstore. But I saw Allie Gaines compare this foundation to the Chanel one, which is about 3 times the amount. So if you're wanting that Chanel look, this is definitely a really good buy, because when she showed it side by side, you couldn't tell the difference between the two, and the consistency is pretty much the same. Now, something else I will tell you is if you are the same skin tone as me, I did feel like this color is a little too light for me. I almost feel like I look like a porcelain doll when wearing this color. So I would be interested in going to the next shade up, or maybe mixing the two together. So just keep that in mind while you're purchasing shades, if you're about the same shade range as me. I would purchase the next one up and kind of see how that one would look on my skin, because this one, although it matches my skin tone beautifully, I do have still some color on my arms, so I just feel like my face looks pretty pale compared to the rest of my body. But can you see that? It just has the most beautiful look on your face. It does not stay looking this luminous throughout the day. It does kind of settle down, but I didn't have problems with it settling into my fine lines here or here. It just wore really, really pretty. So I do recommend that you do go and pick this up if you like essence and kind of like skin tint formulas. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use my Fenty blush. So I'm gonna just grab my Baremineral blush and press it in there to add some color to my cheeks. smile a little bit. This Petal Poppin color by Fenty Beauty is so pretty. Even though I really like my Petal blush, which I'll link down below, this one is the one I reach for when I'm going for more of a minimal makeup look because it's a lighter pink and it just kind of blends seamlessly into my skin where it looks like my cheeks are just kind of pinched. Like so. Okay, and then I always go ahead and I set with my Laura Mercier brightening powder my deep smile lines, and then I do underneath my eyes, and it kind of sets everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and take out my Laura Mercier, dip in my Real Techniques brush to my eyes, sorry. And then I go ahead and do my smile lines as well. I'm also going to do my chin here, and then just a little bit up here to kind of set it. I will tell you though, this really does wear beautifully during the day. Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead with my MAC eyeliner in Teddy. My hands are kind of slippery. Here we go. I'll go ahead and curl my lashes like I always do. And then I'm going to put on my favorite Lancome mascara. This is such a beautiful formula. If you are still on the fence of trying this mascara, I highly recommend that you purchase it and try it. It's really great, and it doesn't smudge and it stays on. There we go. And then I'm going to use my NYX in Ash Brown to do my brows. Whenever I do a light skin tint foundation, I try to put less products on my brows, and I don't really go in with such a dramatic eye look because I want it to all look very natural, so it kind of all looks like it matches together where my brows aren't like super dark compared to the rest of my face. It just makes your skin just look perfected. Okay, then I'm gonna go in with one of my favorite NYX butter glosses. This is in the shade Tiramisu. It's like your lip but better color. And then I'm gonna top it with Milani. And this is in Prismatic Peach to kind of give it just a little bit of a pop because I have like that light kind of look to my face. I'm just gonna put a little bit in the center there to kind of draw your face into the center of my lips. All right, so here is the overall product. It sits beautifully on your face. Of course, there's other skin tints that I also love as well, but this one, I'm trying to find it, here it is such a great product. It is, like I said, a little more pricey for a drugstore. It's in like $22 range, but it's still so much cheaper than the Chanel version that looks like it performs just as well. I have not personally tried that one, so I highly recommend it. Just keep in mind, if you're my skin tone and you don't want to use bronzer or anything like that, you might want to go up a shade, only because this one I feel is kind of light if you have any kind of tan on your skin. So that is my review. I hope you guys will like and subscribe before going, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.